Welcome to the Kill Cam, where we tear up the victims on our favorite media. I'm another Demi fan, and today we're looking at Pokemon Tender Treats, released a month ago in 2022. Tender Treats is the 5th episode of this Pokemon series, which I already covered the first 4 episodes. I skipped episode 1, well, because there weren't any kills in that. Tender Treats is about a killer who escapes prison with 2 thieves, now setting out to hunt people down. There is not much info about this episode in the Pokemon Wiki. It's honestly very good at being a Pokemon episode. It has a lot of references, so much that I can't even point it all at the video. Watch the reference video if you want to. For all those strange though, I still didn't enjoy watching it. I thought the pace was slow and the performance disappointed. I think this is my least favorite episode. The acting in the first 6 minutes is surprisingly bad. And this has the worst CGI I've ever seen. I don't care if it's a reference or not, it's still bad. Way worse than King Dice's death and Cuphead the Incredible Story. I can't talk too much shit about Tender Treats though, showing so much production than the first 4. I know that I said that this is my least favorite of all Pokemon series, but I don't dislike it, but I also don't really like it also. There are some things that I like, but it doesn't mean that my ranking doesn't change. That being said, how many people went into Bob's Buffet? Let's find out and get to the kills. The movie begins with a newspaper report showing that Bob has escaped. I will explain about him a lot later, and thank God I have this Pokemon Wiki. I know nothing about this series. Sheriff John and Officer Jack are at Mayor Evermore's office, and then he fucking yells at them. He calls on the black phone, not calling the grabber or anything but Patty, informing them what's going on with them, and then she recounts the deaths.
There have been approximately 8 deaths, with all of them dismembered.
Wait, 8? Is that before the events of the video or during the events of the series? Cause I just counted 24 in this series. I bet that lady is sensitizing that shit.
Is that sarcasm?
Yes it is. And don't look at me like that, especially you, mister. Why you look like Rainn Wilson? I feel like you're making random bullshit just like Isaac making random bullshit. I think it's probably before the events of the episode, but still. A flashback shows a girl hiding from somebody who just broke into her house. He finds her and drags her off screen, but I'm not counting her as a kill, because spoiler alert, she's still alive. Everyone tells them if they can't catch them tonight, then they will be replaced by those 2 women that didn't appear earlier.
They burned down my house! Your house is a fire hazard! You'll always keep the coffee maker on!
Oh my god, this mayor is an asshole. The 2 of them leaves and somehow they're in the car now. Great!
We gotta focus on Bob before more bodies turn up.
And all of a sudden, the lighting just changed. Sure, whatever. Skid yells at his mother, saying that it's the spookiest month. She went back to sleep so that her son calls his friend over. He asks his sister if she wants to go out with him. Her response is this.
You know I don't go out today. And quit pranking me! If you know what's good for you.
My sister say no. Back at his house, Pop knocks on his front door. He answers it and then leaves. Lila sees a man that looks very familiar to her. 3 years ago, the same man broke into her house. Maybe you could— oh wait, never mind, the police are here. She calls June while she watches the news about Dexter, the same guy who was in episode 3 where he turned into a demon and then his neck snaps. That was Morag, by the way. A QR code shows up for a split second before it switches to the box cutter. I'm not going to cover all the stuff, check this link. She tiptoes behind Bob, making him knocking a mannequin out. John and Jack knocks on Lila's door, saying that they got a call from Lila, even though she literally called June for like a minute ago. It doesn't make sense. They said that they didn't find him, making Lila hitting a random person dressed up as Bob. Why is this guy dressing up as a serial killer? It's literally like going outside dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, today we're gonna do a tutorial on how to get some free candy. First off, you go to somebody's house, then you grab some hammer, and then you're gonna break this man's door and are you okay? Shut the fuck up. I'm honestly getting off topic. Pokemon Recount was mostly off topic all the time. 25% of the kill count was basically counting kills, and like the rest of the percent was like me being off topic. You know. They went into the forest, get spooked, then went to the haunted house, making some random ass crash noises that I didn't edit it. We meet Sturber, who claims to be a vampire, only to make Pump's stab missing. Also, how the fuck did they get a mirror that was like a green screen? Oh wait, cable. That makes more sense. Bob walks on Sturber, saying some weird shit.
Did you know if you eat a human brain, you'll get a disease similar to mad cow?
The guests are spooked, while Skid and Pump are amazed about it. Bob doesn't care. They went out of the haunted house, which is literally means that the exit door is the same exact door for the entrance. Bob also kills Sturber, kicking off this kill count. Also, they didn't care for some reason. Call the police. Where's cartoon police officer versions of James H. Janice and Rainn Wilson? Oh wait, they're still in Lyra's house. Call the other police. Oh wait, there's like 4 in this town. Back with Skid and Pump, they drag their candy bags over to realize, let's go to Kevin's candy store. Yes, I did edit that part this time. They slam their faces on Frank's legs and ask if he can take him to the candy store. He's now on vacation stealing the kid's candy bag. Back at the candy shop, Kevin sees a woman walking to the counter. Kevin gives Rick to help him get 2 of each candy. That makes a very screamy job recounting every single candy. That makes someone recounts like 7 deaths from previous people who works here from 1996 because of that job that Kevin hates. After the screaming job, Skid and Pump went to the candy shop, only to get their ass off by Kevin. He told them that they always get him in trouble. One time he has so much blood to clean up. Fake or not, Bob follows them inside the candy store. Rick leaves the candy store, leaving Kevin and the kids alone alongside Bob. Kevin wasted like A4 pieces of gumdrops. Wonder if those were made by people at Belco. Belco or not, he ate them all, making them leave the place and making Bob have diabetes. He went outside and rushes to the bathroom, only to have no toilet paper. And this is literally off script. But they literally animated him shit. Like, I'm being seriously. What is with these people these days? Can somebody get big well to make a brutality of Pokemon Tender Trees? Because this is literally the definition of brutality in a good way. Anyways, he kills this person in the bathroom. While they're outside, he gets mad that he puts a giant candy box over their heads. They honestly don't care if he yelled at them. They all want some fucking candy. Back at the hat skating, Roy steals some kid's jacket and puts it on. Yes, he puts on a little kid's jacket and it fits him really well. As Kevin would say,
"That's fucking disgusting!"
He claims to be dressed up as a rapper while they walk through the sidewalk. They stop them to get some candy and drag him away.
Hey kids, can we get some candy? My young sister is sick and I promised her I'd bring back some candy for her.
They agreed to them and 2 of the Hats gang members grabs a few, while Roy grabs so much because he's a fat bully. Like, look at that.
You think this is enough?
You literally grab enough. They scream like girls in a horror movie and Bob tells them weird shit again.
Many cultures consume blood for food, and that includes food.
A car pulls up, revealing Roy's parents.
What is that costume?
Ma'am, he stole some little kid's clothes and that actually fits him. What is that costume is right?
Oh, you could have been something more elegant, like a vampire.
I know she bullied Kevin, but honestly she's right. You could have been a vampire instead of stealing some clothes that maybe smells like shit. They went into the car and he has to say goodbye to Ross and Robert. He throws the candy bag to them and leaves, saying goodbye to his friend. That's nice. Except you making dumb shit like stealing a little kid's clothes or making questionable noises like this. Back with Skid and Pump, they sing a little song in the streets. Along also, where the fuck is the adults at? Oh, there's one. And he keeps saying weird shit.
Did you know the halal method produces more tender and fresh meat?
Weird shit or not, Skid thinks that he wants to play hide and seek with them. He said that if they win, he'd give them more candy, which Skid and Pop are excited about, even though they got enough. I know this takes place in Day of the Dead, looking at that behind Bob in the candy store, but don't trust random strangers if they give out candy, especially when it's a serial killer. Whatever, they play hide and seek with Bob. Oh, he broke a door again. They shut the door as Bob finished counting to 10. He went to the freezer room where they both hiding from him. He stabs a bunch of meat until he sees a silhouette that represents Skid and Pump. He stabs it only to realize it's meat. He went to the room where they store some meat. He stabs some meat while the kids sneak behind him. Hold up, when they both appear, I mean Bob wouldn't have noticed, right? However, some cartoon logic. Outside, June and Lila walk to the sidewalk, which the kids walk to them with a big ass box. Lila finally found him and hugs him. That's nice actually. Except that you almost let your kids get killed. They say that they're playing hide and seek with that big fat red guy and that they don't want to go home. Also, that big fat red guy part was not my words actually.
Hide and seek with a big fat red guy.
They cartoonishly walk across the sidewalk. Kid yells at them and then this happened. My god, that CGI is so bad, but I won't make shit of it. Unlike the beginning of the video, which by the way, the first 3 minutes of the video was recorded on December. For the first time doing CGI, probably, at least the 2D animation turning into 3D is kinda smooth. It's still a piece of garbage. Melanie Martinez could do better than that. Using K212. Back to the kill count. Oh, he turned into clay. What the fuck? Where did they come from? Whatever, they cheered up and they look at the body. Even though he looks dead, I'll count him later because it turns out he survived. They went to the cop's car while cartoon Q-tip police officers James and Wayne went outside too. Oh look, the body is gone. I know their names were Jack and John, but like, compare James and Jenny's and Cody's Wayne Wilson to them. They look similar. Or it's just me. Probably just me. Oh great, they became teapots. He swings the knife over them, but as soon as Bob gets close to them, he gets shot in the chest.
Do you think he's dead?
God damn. Oh my god, that's what you give from dressing up as a serial killer. It is insane. I might have miscounted it, but I literally counted 21 gunshots. They went back to the car and they lived happily ever after. Oh my god, just kill him already. Stop making teapot noises.
Stop it.
Q-tip James runs over him 3 times by now. Is he dead? Yes, he finally dies. Our third and final kill in this episode. We then cut to a house as someone opens the door.
Stop it. Get some help.
Pom shows the candy to his grandpa and pets him like a dog. That's kinda nice actually. What the hell did this to your house? Probably the hat game. They went inside and Skid asked her what Halloween feels like to her. She opens her memory book and tells her that this is her when she's his age. When he points at the man, she got traumatized by it and she then rips it. He suggests her to watch a horror movie, maybe pick some good ones like Prey or Bodies. As we cut to them watching a horror movie, Lara sees a photo as the episode faded to black, revealing that the man in the photo was Bob all along. How many people were able to hear them scream alongside a bunch of teapot noises? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Only 3 people died in Tender Treats, lower than my thoughts. The victims were all male, giving us this meaty blueberry pie. This might ties with last episode for the lowest kills, but that's okay. There's probably more next time. With the longest Pokemon runtime of 24 minutes, that lets us with a kill on average every 8 minutes flat. A real heroic chase for coolest kill goes to Starbird. I know it's off screen, but at least we finally get to see blood in Pokemon. The machete for Eleven's kill goes to that man in the bathroom. I feel like that scene is pointless. And that's it. Tender Treats was the 5th Pokemon episode released in 2022, last year. Until next time, I'm another Demi fan, and this is the Kill Count. Thanks for watching this Kill Count. Next month, we only have 2 Kill Counts. I'm currently working on a movie, which is a bigger project, which means that the Blind Justice arc will sadly never happen. It's a good thing also because those were very long movies. I cannot do a commentary of them. The first one actually, not the other ones. They were very short. The movie's production will begin in late March. I'm trying to post the opening scene next month, but we'll see. I think there's going to be a kill count on the last week of March. We'll see about that also. Thanks everyone. Be good people.